It's time to set the field for the Cup Series as we have qualifying on the streets of Chicago. Beautiful Buckingham Fountain there, right in the middle of Grant Park. And that is where the street course is. 2.2 miles. Here are the qualifying rules for this track. 15 minutes for each group. There's going to be two groups. The top 5 from each will advance into a final round, and that is going to be 10 minutes of time. So the first group about to make their way out onto the track, including Ross Chastain, Kyle Larson, Kyle Busch, Eric Almirola, Jenson Button, AJ Allmendinger, Harrison Burton, Bubba Wallace, William Byron, Justin Haley, Todd Gilliland, Ryan Preece, Noah Gragson, Eric Jones, Tyler Reddick, Alex Bowman, Andy Lally, and Daniel Suarez will all be a part of this first group on the track.
Hey, Junior, you talked about being disciplined on the brakes. It was interesting for Chastain in practice. Very early on, he talked about, I am at the limit of the brakes. Now, Steve, I don't know if that means that he's out of brakes or he's just telling them, I can't do any more as far as corner entry is concerned.
When I hear the limit, it doesn't mean, you know, sometimes the limit is because the tires want to slide. Sometimes the limit is this is as much as the car will slow down. I'm pushing as hard as I can. They're clamping as hard as they can. This is just physically it. We're at the limit of the brake of where I can lift. I mean, listen, it's somewhat surprising for me. I saw the SHR cars all struggled in practice. I know we've only had 5 cars go, but Almirola was the fastest of those 5. Now Reddick puts a much faster lap time on 29.5.
Yeah, as we ride along with Ross Chastain, and we'll go to Gragson now, but Ross Chastain riding that emotional high, winning at Nashville last week, as Gragson
watch his eyes as he tries to spot the different directions.
Still in the red too. Well, there he dips into the green through 9. Comparing to Eric Jones, and it's going to be close. 6th for Allmendinger, so doesn't get into the top 5. Again, the top 5, there's still 5.5 minutes to go, but the top 5 advance to the final round of qualifying. And now we see Jenson Button, who was one of the fastest in practice.
Headed to turn 4, not a lot of traffic at all in front of him. My goodness. Getting every single thing he can through turn 4. I mean, you just cannot get any more aggressive than that. Headed down to turn 6. Still only a 10th up on Eric Jones, having charged the corner so aggressively. Again, through the braking zone of 6, getting everything he can, throttles up over the hill, down to 7.
The final turn for Jenson Button. Will he be in the top 5? Barely 5th.
And I don't know with 4 minutes remaining if he's going to be comfortable with that position. He stays on the racetrack and run another lap. I like this idea. When I look at timing and scoring, a little bit of variety of who's gone faster, who hasn't, but we see William Byron right here in the 24 in that technical section down there in Michigan and Congress, the back area, the sweeping area.
Did not make it.
Oh, Bubba Wallace has traffic. Ross Chastain ahead. That is going to make this a difficult lap to finish. Very distracting for Bubba. This is looking out the rear bumper of the one of Chastain, who's 17th on the board. Oh, Chastain allows Bubba by.
Yeah, it was a classy move there by Ross Chastain.
Very classy move. He knew he was struggling on lap time, didn't want to take Bubba's lap away, and it works. Now, the unfortunate thing for Chastain, the classy move bumps his teammate Suarez out of the top 5, but Suarez currently trending well in the green, almost 9/10 of a second as Suarez comes out of turn 7. He's now over here in Congress Loop.
Now, this could be the fastest lap. Suarez putting together a great lap here.
Is he gonna get in the 128s?
Could he be the first one to do it?
Oh, my
wow.
goodness.
Oh my goodness, what a lap by Suarez.
A half a second faster than Larson as qualifying time ran out. We have Allmendinger still tracking. We'll have to confirm with NASCAR whether that time is still good or not good.
A lot of hard work to get into that top 5 again. Suarez, Larson, Reddick, Button, and Allmendinger will now be able to qualify in the second round. The second group will be taking the track here in just a moment to find out who the other 5 will be.
They were working on sim and so forth and just trying to, this looked like a tighter, slower corner when we were here this weekend. As soon as cars hit the racetrack, they're realizing how much more speed they're able to carry through turn 4. And they're actually having to drop down to first gear for turn 5. So turn 4 is a second gear corner. It's got a lot of bumps in that braking zone. They're not really hard on the brakes, not worried about lockups, but those bumps and braking and turning can upset the car, bounce the rear loose. And we see a lot of guys coming through here and actually correcting to the left to save the car as it's trying to spin out into 4 and get into the tire barrier or that concrete wall.
And this is in the second group. The first group, top 5. The slowest of the top 5 was a 129.48. Right now, 129.40 is Mark Truex Jr. in this group, the slowest of the 5.
2 cars that haven't run. Ricky Stenhouse Jr., we don't expect a lap. Big hit into the wall. They're having to repair that car. But Shane Van Gisbergen, the fastest car in practice, is yet to go out. So I think he's waiting to see what kind of pace it's going to be. Oh, big slide.
Keep digging.
He's digging all right.
Improvement, though, up to 8th. And then we make a lot of talk about the top 5. But let's remind everybody, if you don't go in the top 5, we'll combine everybody who didn't make it and set the field. So that improvement for LaJoie will help him. And this second group is faster yet with track improvement. Here's that slide again.
When you're able to do this, it can give you a massive advantage. It's just another, hard contact, head on into the wall there.
Elliott missed turn 9 or 8, and so he got into the wall, and now his turn sideways.
Thumbs up. Let's take a look. We see Shane. Oh, I think he hits that right side wall like the 47 did, except for he didn't get turned at all. Heavy left front damage. Watch the whole barrier. 10,000-pound blocks. 2 of them
Connected.
slide.
Yep. As is Logano, it looks like. And Logano doing that in case Gibbs would bump him down. He would want that opportunity.
No. This is not a good spot. This looks like turn 1 and heavy damage. You can see, I'm going to draw real quick. I was going to say you can see the damage, but this is even a better shot. It shows you that right front is completely wrinkled up on the 4 car.
You see Kevin moving around inside the car. And wow.
Same thing. Looks like he hits the inside. So, it's like they're turning in. Here we go. Let's just listen.
Take a look at the top 5 from each group in qualifying. Suarez, the fastest lap in Group A, and then Denny Hamlin, the fastest lap in Group B.
Well, look at Group B. Joey Logano would have been second in Group A. That's how much this track continues to improve. So it's going to be just fascinating to see have these recent accidents.
And Allmendinger, again, about a second and a half off. There's Larson, who's in the green.
But has traffic ahead with Suarez. This could absolutely hurt the lap of the 5. He is on the back bumper of the 99. The 99 lets him go. I don't know. It didn't seem like it hurt him too much on time. Definitely a distraction, though, and he gives some time up there. We'll see if he can make it back. I give Suarez credit. He got out of the way the best he could. But now Larson trending the wrong way. Oh, really high right there. Yep. Oh, boy, that's out of position. You can see 6, 7, 8 tenths gone right away.
10 seconds to go, and so the ones that are on the clock, you see Larson, Logano, Jenson Button. Their laps can count. Van Gisbergen trying to improve his lap enough that nobody can get to him.
He wants to because you see Hamlin is trending. Oh, he does improve. Improves to a 58. Now the question is Hamlin, Reddick in the green. Can Hamlin counter? Can the 11 car find enough? He's out of 4 and 5 down this long straightaway on Columbus to the left-hander at turn 6. 3 tenths to the good.
4 tenths. Look at Hamlin. What the lap he's putting together.
Monster lap so far, but here it comes to this technical section. Down Michigan Ave, onto Congress Plaza, the loop we're calling it here. Right turn onto the loop. Still 4 tenths to the good. Now out of the loop, high speed, narrow, almost like threading a needle right here, Rick.
He lost a lot of time through 10. Can he hang on to it? He does. Hamlin, the fastest, 128.43.
He gets to lead the field to green. First ever street course, right there.
And doing
Excited. I like it.
Doing that, there are 3 pace cars here. They're from each of the manufacturers. And because Denny Hamlin won the pole, that means that Toyota will be the pace car that will lead the field around because they were the winning manufacturers of the pole. Dave.
And Denny high-fiving everybody he can find that is in purple this weekend, because as a team, you guys did a great job. You are the inaugural pole winner on the streets of Chicago.
It's just it's such a testament to these guys. They do such a great job, preparing me for these things, and also got to give a lot of credit to 2311 as well for helping me get better. And it's a lot of fun when you can have days like today. And obviously our Yahoo camera is just super strong, and I like where we're at.
I like where we're at too. We look around us, Denny. We're in downtown Chicago. So what's the lead up been like to this? What's the event been like for you?
Just amazing. I mean, the course is actually very, very good and raceable. I mean, I think there's going to be a ton of passing zones. I was a skeptic. I really was. I just thought too narrow. I mean, who knows how it races, but I just feel like the town is welcoming to us. Everyone we've seen walking down the streets is excited to come to the race, and glad to be here.
Rick, the skeptic, is on the pole. I guess all you can say is Yahoo.
Hi, I'm Parker Kligerman. For more access like this from Pit Road, be sure to click and subscribe to the Motorsports on NBC YouTube channel.